Hello, everyone. My name is Quavo Anderson, and today I will be giving you my insight within my observation within going to Superior Court trial today. So, there's four questions here. So, the first question: describe the type of Superior Court case that you observed. So, have a notes here. So, the Superior Court case that I observed was a criminal court case, and when I was there, the suspect or the person that's with the DA, his name was Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson was accused of robbery and trespassing in the year of 2014. The judge let them both parties dispute their evidence as well. So if we look on this board that I have created for y'all, this is where Mr. Jackson would be with the DA, also known as the defense attorney, but we will get back to this image later. But Mr. Jackson was accused of robbery and trespassing as well. Mr. Jackson had, they had video evidence of Mr. Jackson. Uh, don't know what particular video that it was though, but the video was turned into the attorneys. The case was they were trying to dismiss the case, but even though the case uh, haven't it haven't even been tried, so and then the first after they discussed the video evidence footage of Mr. Jackson, they had turned it into the state of North Carolina, and then Detective Chris, who was the lead detective or investigator back in 2014 in this particular case, uh, Detective Chris had 6 minutes of the actual film uh, that Mr. Jackson not had, but of Mr. Jackson though, and he had the full version of it with his body worn camera on it as well. So that was my observation for question one. All right, question two. What stage of the court process did you observe, and what was your impression or opinions on the particular portion of the court? So it was jury trial. Jury trial was it was very cool, so to speak. I don't remember what particular date that was, but it was jury trial, and then I believe the ADA or the prosecutor, the ADA was showing the witness the evidence that was in the bag, and along with showing the witness, the ADA was showing the jury as well. So it was a particular item as well, but within showing the jury the spots of where the officer saw blood on the item of the evidence. So I believe it was a broomstick, I believe. I'm not sure. No, it wasn't a broomstick. It was a mop stick. Yeah, it was a mop stick, and then it had blood all over it though. And the ADA or the person who was showing people, well, not people, but the jury and the witness the evidence though, he had on gloves and he carefully examined and identified where the blood was at with the evidence piece though. But again, asking a lot of questions on specific things that the officer on that day did within the crime though. So I remember that they kept on pulling out they kept pulling out evidence after evidence after evidence within what happened within that case. I don't remember what the people were. I don't remember the case specifically though, but I do remember this day though. So pull out evidence, making sure that the evidence aligns with what truly happened at that night. Then the jury people. were then the defendant, and then also there was like uh, DNA within the car. In this particular case, there was DNA that was inside the car in this particular case, and then they needed to like run like samples so that not samples, but they needed to run some tests though, so it can align with the person who did it and just align with the case and the story, but behind what truly happened. Question three: identify the courtroom and the players. So back to this big lovely board that I have drew for y'all. So identifying all of the court people. Now you can't really see it though. You really can't. If I Yeah, you really can't see it as well. But let's start with the judge first. The judge, the head of the table, if I was to so to speak. But the judge, wears a black robe and is in the middle of the whole entire courtroom. And then you have on the right of them, but on the left of us, you have the reporters. So I believe that they say if somebody needs something like a piece of paper that's important within the case or wants to you know that's like I basically think of the reporter as their assistant, the judge assistant. Then you got the court officer. So the court officer really is like uh, the big brother, so to speak. Make sure that people aren't doing crazy things in the courtroom, making sure that everybody is respectful, and then this guy says all rise to the judge. Well, that's in my mind. Then you also have the translator. The translator is saying or speaking, or the translator is translating everything that everybody is saying within the courtroom. Not the people in the courtroom seats, but the people who are involved in the case as well. And you got the chair that people can testify or just say their statements or whatnot. You can bring whoever that needs to testify or needs to say something with the case as well. Then you have the probation officer right here. Then you got the jury seats right here. This is where people who do jury duty will sit right here during the superior court trial. Then you got the DA, the defense attorney, and you got the ADA, but also the uh, prosecutor as well. So the, the defense attorney will always sit on the left and is representing the suspect. The DA, the ADA is the good guy or representing the victim. So yeah, this is my lovely board right here. All right, let's put that up. Okay, question four. What was your impression of the dress attire of the courtroom and the players? My impression of it was very professional based. There was, you know, a lot of suits, a lot of ties. Even with women, they had on blazers as well with a skirt with it on as well. Uh, Even with the suspects, the victims and the victims' families and the jury people, they all looked casual and they all looked well groomed within themselves, showing up to courtroom as well. And then you had the ADAs and the DAs. They're always wearing some type of professional. look within them so that they can, look respectable within their job field, and also, be ready to go, and they looking sharp too. So, yeah. And this is a picture of the courtroom. If that wasn't good enough for you, yeah, this is the picture of it as well. But guys, overall though, I will say that this has been a good project for me. I get to learn many things though. I don't know everything about it though, and there's still years for me to like learn more about superior court trials and procedures of the courtroom, and there's just a lot for me to learn about it though. But I mean, I can only learn so much at one time. But again, though, this was a very good experience though, and each time that I was uh, in the court, uh, I really gained some knowledge within that though. But again, my name is Quavo Anderson, and this was my observation of a superior court trial. And I hope you have a good day.